You gonna rap shit?
Hey, it's been another episode of Don't Blink Podcast. Me, the kid, Motiff Music in the building.
Okay. God, nah, keep it going, Motiff.
wait.
Let's go. Keep it going, Motiff. Let's go. Keep it going, Motiff. Let's go. Look, keep it going, Motiff. Let's go. Look, I said Rex don't play a beat. Motiff is doing it, and you already know our dreams. You pursuing it. And matter of fact, I come through and put my shoe in it. And matter of fact, hold up, I went and put 2 in it. Me and Uly, we up and we chilling. You already know all 3 of us are winning, and everybody over there that be holding the camera, you want me for a show, you better call my manager. My name is Too Nice, this is what I do, and you already know I'm chilling with the crew. I am too nice, he's Uly Motiff, and you already know about to get me Motiff. Yeah. Oh, was that a good
Don't Blink Podcast.
Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, please. That's it though.
for the episode.
Sporting touch of hands. Round number 1. There's that fast start, and that is the fastest knockout in bare knuckle fighting championship.
K-Bomber, no born in the Bronx, raised in Dade. Been in the city since Pit had braids. Bahapanti parties, plata know how to sneak me out. Now it's 7-figure meetings, every day we need a house. It's game time, the game's mine, you know the vibe. Yo viajaba el mundo entero, rapping 305.
But I took the kids last night. It was super dope to take the kids because they, in the first one, they took a shit. They shit themselves.
They enjoyed it and shit?
They loved it. You know, they're 8 and 9 years old. They loved it. And I'm not going to lie. I mean, we're grown-ass men. You know what to expect. But they were popping out of fucking everywhere, dog.
Yeah.
And it
You did the one with the gun and shit?
Yeah, I did that one too. I did all of them.
They had guns?
Papi, you get like an airsoft gun,
yeah.
and you got like zombies popping out and shit. I don't know where you like.
Yeah, the kids had the guns. Everybody else was getting shot except the zombies. All right, my brother. Thank you so much for fucking joining us. We're
Are we
rolling,
live?
right?
Are we rolling?
We never do it like this, but this time we are live.
We're live, so I can post and do.
You can do whatever you want, bro. You can do whatever you want.
Not live. We live like recorded.
Live,
yeah.
And then it comes out.
And then it comes out. Yeah.
I thought that's what you meant.
Yeah. Don't blink. Hey, look, don't blink. This is a Don't Blink podcast. Don't blink. We
and blinking.
Yeah, we doing it.
That's at the end. You're gonna do that at the end.
Oh, we dropped a bomb on him.
Oye, bueno,
didn't know
Don't Blink Podcast. As you can see, we've been rolling for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, Motiff is in the building.
Motiff is a well-known fucking music producer. Who hasn't he worked with? That's a shorter list, you know what I mean?
Right here.
So, my brother, thank you for joining us.
We're going to get it popping, though. Motiff in the building, baby.
So happy to finally be here.
Yeah,
I'm be watching y'all and what y'all doing. I love it.
Thank you.
I love the dynamic. I love the energy and shit. And to actually be here is dope, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you for the invite, for real.
No, it's fucking amazing to have you here, dog. And thank you for that, bro. It's fun to do what I do with my homeboy, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah. No, and me and Motiff go back since high school,
Way
bro.
back.
No shit.
Yeah, bro.
What high school y'all went to?
Braddock?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How old are you, Motiff?
I just turned 37.
Oh,
Yeah,
37.
just like me, bro. No, I'm not 37, I'm 36, but that's all right.
Wait, and when you came, you were born in Caracas?
Caracas, Venezuela, man.
And when did you get here?
1996.
Coño, so you were already, like 10 years old?
I was like 10, 11, yeah. That shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah?
That shit was crazy.
You came straight to Miami?
Straight to Miami.
Yeah.
I had some family here from my dad's side. My brothers, my older brothers from his first marriage.
Where'd you go to Doral, where all the Venezuelans are?
Nah, bro, we went to Cando, bro.
You went to the ghetto Venezuelan side.
Yeah, that's where it started first. And then they migrated and they made their way to Doral and started taking over. Since that's all our neighbors.
No, it's crazy though because like like the community out there in Kendall was like you would go to the store and shit. Everybody spoke Spanish.
Yeah.
But then I went to school and shit. Nobody spoke Spanish. I was like, what the it was like a culture shock. It was crazy, bro. I mean, I didn't really understand that at the time, but later on, I was like, it's crazy what I went through. Not even what I went through, but like what immigrants go through,
of course.
To kind of like adapt into like this new dynamic and this new like air. You know what I mean?
And you know what's funny is that we're Latin, right? You're Latin. You come to this country, to Miami especially, and it's still a culture shock, but it's not as hard as you landing in fucking Idaho.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Well, I don't hear you landing like they know Spanish, but they trying to like growing up, we didn't speak too much Spanish here and there. You know what I mean?
I went to Color Ridge Middle School.
Yeah.
7th grade, bro. They dropped me like, pop, and I was like, yo, this is crazy, bro. Like, and I remember there was
Color Ridge,
yo, my boy, this guy I met there, from Bolivia. Is the one that helped me to kind of like get through the whole thing, and like he would tell me like how the system was with the classes and the periods and shit. It was all weird, bro. It was crazy, but blessed. You know, it's been part of the journey. You know what
absolutely,
I mean?
Absolutely.
Sure.
That's what got you to where you are today.
Right.
Oh, yeah? And were you into music back then? Were you into music already in Venezuela?
Nah, music's been. I mean,
I know your father was in a band.
Yeah. La Villa Caracas Boys back in Venezuela, like huge. It's like El Gran Combo of like South America.
That's huge, bro.
Yeah,
huge.
and that was my first school. You know what I'm saying? Like ever since I could remember, it was like I was exposed to it. You know what I mean? Like my dad was a musician, and my mom, from her side, like her my uncles, like her brothers, were all musicians and shit in Colombia. So it was always in the family. You know what I mean? Awesome. Since very little. Like my dad used to get in fights with my mom. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna take him to the rehearsals and shit." He's like, "Yo, he's 5, he's 6, he's too little and shit." But he would like drag me over there, and I would just like sit there and shit, and watch the.
Probably some of the best things he did for you was doing that, bro.
100%.
That shit just carved into your head.
100%.
That's awesome.
There's so many moments that I remember now that I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Like this moment or that moment that, you know, they were like in the time of my career.
You get like deja vu or something.
No. Bro, I remember being in a rehearsal, specifically that one time that I was in a rehearsal, and, you know, I guess I was too young back then to like really understand, but it was like the first time that I understood like the separation like sonically of the brass, like the trumpets and shit with the percussion shit and the singers, and I was like, oh shit, that's how that works. I remember I was like maybe like 6 years old back then, you know what I mean? And it, you know, moments like that if I was not exposed to it by my dad, I would have never experienced it. You know what I mean?
For sure, absolutely.
No, that shit was a blessing, bro.
No, absolutely, dog. That's awesome, bro. You know, and it happens to a lot of kids when you grow up in music or sports or something like that. It's a second nature.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and how? Well, you've worked with everybody, bro. You know what I mean? You've done music with everybody. Don't you have a Grammy also?
Yeah. We got a Grammy.
Let's give a round of applause for the Grammy. You know what I'm saying? He got a little vibe. You know what I'm saying? He got a little vibe.
I got a story about that Grammy too. You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
Please.
No, because people say, "Oh, you got a Grammy." I'm like, nope. But yeah, but no. You
know, okay.
It's in my mom's house. You know what I mean? Because I had this whole thing with my mom at one point in my life, and I was like, look, I'm not going to go to college. You know what I'm saying? I want to do my music thing, and I'm going to hit the streets, and I'm going to, you know, work and shit. But, sorry, it's my Power Ranger watch.
No, I know. I hear the beats already. You go like this, and I hear you making beats already.
Yeah. And you know, I talked to my mom. I'm like, yo, I'm not going to go to college, but I'm going to work real hard to get you a Grammy one day. You know what I mean? I didn't know how or how it was going to happen, you know? And I remember the day that we got the box. We got it on a Monday. My mom was out of town in Colombia, and she got there on Thursday. And so I had like the box and shit, like sitting there when I look at the box.
You didn't sleep with it? You didn't put it in the bed?
I slept with it. I ate with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I put the box there, like eating with it.
That fucking Grammy Award has secrets, bro. That is
y nada, I mean, that moment where I was able to, you know, being able to share that moment with my mom, you know what I mean? Where like I was like, look, you know, way back when I told you I was going to work for this, and here it is. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
So
that's awesome.
For me, it's not. We worked for it, but it's not mine. You feel me? It's my mom's and shit.
Absolutely.
We worked with so many people, and again, that's another thing. Like worked with. That's a term that I don't really like to use. I feel like I've been blessed with.
Absolutely.
You know, so many different situations and opportunities. You know what I mean? And bro, the list is crazy, and I really don't talk about it much. But when I sit down, like, you know, and things like this, and we start talking about like Yankee and Wisin and Yandel and, you know, Gente De Zona, Marc Anthony, Jennifer Lopez, blah 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 blah. It's like, yo,
our family, Pitbull.
Papi, that for me, and it's crazy because a lot of people might not even know this, but you know, that was my first mentor in this whole thing. You know, awesome. like professionally. Yeah. You feel me? I used to sit down with Pitt a bunch, you know what I mean, and like always watch him, and he used to like, you know, sit me down like meetings and shit, and like, you know, like sit there, blah blah blah, and he'll do his thing, and I'll see him like how he handled certain, you know, business, and whether it was the DJ or the person picking up the plates, bro, he was always, you know, kind and, you know, caballero, you know what I'm saying, and you know, that was my first school in this whole thing, you know, this business.
Great,
you know
person, great person to learn from, bro. Absolutely,
bro.
Hell yeah, that shit took me back when I used to dance with him. It would dance for him. I came down from New York. I was like that was Bajapanti time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I came down. I mean, it
You
happened.
were doing the fucking.
I was doing like the peanut butter jelly, bro.
Yeah,
No. First, I came down. I was doing the Harlem Shake because I just came down from New York, and I was like, ding, 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 ding. You know what I'm saying? I was killing it in the Bajapanti. I even battled DJ Junior back in Bajapanti days. Junior, you know what
Are
I
we
beat you?
are we gonna insert a clip now of you?
We should.
We should
Great idea. Great
insert here. Let's
Yeah,
try that out.
facts.
Hopefully, it happens.
Perfect.
And then, so Pitt was like, "Yo, okay, I know you do that. You do it good. I like it, But over here, we do the peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn how to do the peanut butter and jelly, bro. And I did learn how to do the peanut butter and jelly. Now we would go out and do the shows. And
I swear to God, yesterday for some reason I had that song on my phone, bro. I was listening to that song, and I ain't heard that shit in years. I saw them perform that shit live in some.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that shit was classic days.
Years ago. But yeah, definitely working with him is a blessing. You know what I mean? He's my brother. I grew up with him, so I know what you're talking about when you say
Chico,
things,
I remember. I never forget. It was Calle Ocho. I think it was 2008 or 9. My first show with Pitt, and the way it happened, it was super weird. Like we were at this event, a BMI event, and they had a band. Like back then, and they were all working, and I got to meet like Will and everybody, the family, Papayo, my boy, Omar, my boy, they were all there, and I was in the event with my band too, doing the red carpet, like yo, we're gonna end up at Pitt's house tonight and shit. I was like, okay, cool, I'll come through, you know what I mean? And that was the first night we like met, and the keyboard player that was actually playing in the band had some other thing going on. But that night it was like, yo, Mo, bum, keyboard player, family here, You know how Chico is, like, okay, cool,
strategic as fuck.
He was like, And bro, I got a call maybe like 2 weeks later and shit, and they were like, yo, we're gonna go on tour. And I was like, what? We want you to come on board and shit. Papayo called me, and then Omar called me and shit, and I was like, oh, boy, and I met Purple. And then, bro, the rest of history.
Was I on the road with you? Because I was on the road at the time. Yeah.
Problem.
Who was the DJ?
Buddha.
Oh, Buddha. I was on the road with Buddha too. I went to Korea and everything with them.
We did Japan.
But I know I met you through Pip, but I don't remember if it was back then.
I don't know if you were. I remember it was like Eero and
Eero Purple.
Yeah, bro. That was a squad.
But I think we were together.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is that a lot of people like see like
I used to be in the room with Mikey Calderon. Me and him were roommates.
Yeah, Mikey, bro. Like that was a squad. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing is that people will see like Pitt like on Jimmy Kimmel and like we did all this stuff, but we had like one bus.
Yeah.
One bus for the whole band.
Yeah.
There was no dancers back then. There was no production and shit. Like we were the production, and we had to like build like the drum set and break it down. After the show, if Shorty stayed around and shit, I'm gonna be an hour because I gotta break down for the stuff in the train and shit. She stayed around after the show.
Be down.
She a real one. Yeah,
she down. If you stay around, you'll be down.
Things like that, like stories like that, are things that I carry dearly. You know what I mean? And have been part of.
And those are things that build that relationship. And
man. 100%.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I want to make note is that technically, Motiff's the first guest that's came in here without a shirt, technically. You know what I'm saying? That's like a jacket.
There's actually a jacket.
Yeah, that's a jacket, and then he's like...
And he brought a jewelry store on his front.
Bro, you know how I do, bro.
I know.
Hey, I'm a walking quincalla and shit.
Last night I get into the haunted house, and there's 1,000 people in there. I should ask them. I go like this one time, I go, Motiff! I said, and he's tall as fuck.
And I had the beanie and shit, bro.
Yeah, and he's tall as fuck.
Yeah.
All right, my brother. What's up? What you got something new, Mala Gente?
Bro, we got
the newest joint right now?
We got a bunch of new stuff, man. Like, this whole pandemic shit was kind of weird. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. In many ways, but I feel like it was great in a lot of other ways.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a reset, like a handbrake. Mm-hmm. And I got the chance to kind of like slow down and kind of like see what I was doing and what I was not doing, not only like professionally but like personally.
Right.
So I took that year and change to explore and revisit things, and we had released a record, Animalu, that we released back in 2019, and we started messing around with like the salsa shit, blah blah blah, and I was like, okay, I think we got something here. So all these records that have been coming out the past month and a half is from that. That was the genesis of all of it. You know, Mala Gente with Nesty, which is doing great. We just got back from Peru. We had we did some PR stuff out there with some festivals. Tuki Tuki just came out with Gente De Zona and PYT and Tony Zucker. So there's a lot of great things happening. I'm exploring this space, like this artist space now. You know, we've been working we've been in the lab. You know what I mean? I've been a lab rat for the past 12 years. Now I'm like kind of like wanted to step into this artist space, and I'm blessed, bro. Like it's just incredible to hear the feedback and people reposting and the streams and the views and shit.
How's it feel getting back on stage, bro? Because I know you're a showman, bro.
You know, that's home, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I used to get, like, whenever I got the chance to do it, boom, 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 I would go and jump on stage, you know what I mean? Grab a guitar or, a triangle.
Anything to scratch that little itch.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pero just now, we got to do the whole thing in Peru with Nasty. And
that must have been crazy out there. Peru shows love.
Bro.
Yeah, Latin America always shows love.
Them boys
bro.
are, like, on top of each other.
And the salsa shit. And everybody. And the movement right now is real intense. You know what I mean? Right. And it's like the demographic is like us. You know, it's young. So that was great. And then I've been working with Marc for the past couple months on the new album. Got invited by Marc and Sergio and shit to work on that. And the first single came out, Vaya Boy. I don't know if you guys heard it. And nothing, man. He was like, "Yo, come out to New York. You know, we're gonna play. Me, you, and Sergio." And I was like, come again? What?
Yeah.
So what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, no, yeah, come out, boom, boom. You know, because there's a solo in the song.
Yeah.
And I recorded the shit, and then
want you to do it live too.
He wanted me to come out, boom, boom. So we made a trip out of it. My wife came out, my daughter came out, my mom came out. She had no idea I was playing and shit. Sat in the first row, boom, boom. And I'm like, I'll be right back, boom, boom. And then, like, when the buddy was like, yo, we got Motiff. My mom was like, what the fuck?
That's awesome.
Got him.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
No, it was a great, it was a great moment to, like, look at Marc, which is another mentor and a living legend, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And then Sergio, the same. And then the band, 15,000 people, my mom, my wife, my daughter, and shit. And I'm like, what? Like,
surreal.
Man.
You're killing it, bro.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, man. Surreal, and just blessings upon blessings, and just agradecido, bro.
God bless you. You deserve it. You're a good person. You're a good father.
Yeah,
you're a good man, dog. So yeah, absolutely, man. That's fucking great.
Man.
Damn, boy, I want to be on stage right now. I feel
the energy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's like
I'm on the fucking crowd, sir. Catch me, somebody,
bro. Hey, but it's like what you do too, yo. What you do too is crazy, man. Like the energy comes through the to the skin and shit. So now I see this nigga.
It's like that. It's like you see, like a movie, of course, Gladiator. You're walking in, everybody's fucking.
What is it? I always meant to ask, bro, and it's great we're doing this.
Let's go flipping the script. Let's go flipping and reversing Motiff.
What is it like? Those 15 minutes, 10 minutes before a fight. Like, what do you?
Shit.
What happens? Because you're not the same person that walks into the arena.
Man, you know what? I fucking throughout that day, 10 minutes before, I get even more focused, more fucking.
You tune out everything.
I try to tune out everything, bro. I've gone. This has happened maybe my last 5 or 6 fights where I stop walking in and touching the crowd. I don't want nobody's energy. You know what I mean? And my kids and everybody, Uly, and everybody. I try not to look at nobody in the eyes. I don't want to carry nobody's energy. Might sound weird, but that's how we vibe like that.
That's crazy.
And I just look at the floor. I bow. I look at if my opponent comes in. I look at my opponent. And bro, it's this weird, bro. Look, my last fight I lost to a greater fucking opponent.
It was a hell of a fight, bro.
Yeah. Fight of the century, bro. And bro, people were like, "Wait, did it hurt?" I'm like, "Bro, I don't remember it hurting." You know what I mean? Of course you feel it at the time, but not. It was a weird feeling, man.
That's crazy.
And it could be a lot like when you're on stage, bro, and you just fucking
and
everybody's like,
funny
you're
enough,
zoned out, bro. You're just in that because you at the same time, if you lose track like me in a fight, if I lose track for 1 second and you say, "Oh, hey," and you don't, you'll go off beat.
No, 1,000%. They were asking me. I think it was my wife's sister. It's like, yo, so how did it feel up there? And I was like, I don't know, because I walked up and then it was like.
And that's it. Yeah, right,
And then
right.
I'm out. I'm
you
like,
turn one into whatever you're holding. You're like one person, a microphone, or a guitar, whatever it is. You're like one.
so is it this? I mean, ready for the ding, bum.
Yeah.
Is it the same for you? Like, dang,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
How about you, bro? Like,
On stage or going to the fight? Look, last
I'll show it.
I get a lot of it, yeah.
Multifaceted and shit. All right.
A lot of people get nervous for my fights.
Yo, like it was actually surreal. Actually, the coolest. I mean, the coolest like experience too was like driving there. When we drove there,
You talking about to the fight?
yeah, when we
Okay,
went
okay,
to the
okay.
fight, when we drove to the fight, I actually went in the car with him, and he was just listening to some like relaxing, like
Some
so
Sade.
like yeah, like you had the Sade.
To kind of like,
Like it
Yeah,
was
just
like,
chill.
and then
chill.
me in the position that I am in, I just want to be like if I'm not even there. You know, I don't even want to move. I don't even want to check. I don't want to. I don't even want to sneeze. I don't even want to. My phone, there's everything's on silent. I'm not answering nothing. I'm not talking nothing. And I just felt like a sense of like almost like yo, we doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like we doing it. Like I'm here. Like yo, this is surreal. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm with the champ. You know what I mean? Like we in here. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, like I went from being in the stands, you know, still supporting, but I'm like, you know what I'm saying, on the back end, and then now I'm in the vibe. I'm like, oh shit, I'm here. Like, you know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
I got a video of Two Nights with me backstage right before we walk out. He's putting on black latex gloves.
Hey, I'm there,
con la vaselina
baby.
en la mano, the eyes and shit,
ready.
the bucket and shit.
Yo, I was flexing. I even went to go see Dr. 305 to get laced up too. I was like,
feeling tense right now.
Yo, when is the next fight, bro? I would love to go,
Well,
man.
my next fight, hopefully December, man. We're
Okay.
working on that now. You know, there's a dude I want to fight, legend also, man. Much respect to him, but I'll tell the name and everything. But it's looking like early December, hopefully.
Dope, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I want to.
tense, boys. See?
I would love for you to be there.
Yo me
dog.
siento ahí and I would be watching the computer screen. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy, bro. Like, the energy there must be like 10 times.
It is, man. It is. And then it's over in 10 or 15 minutes, right? Partly how you feel for your show, like you zone out.
Yeah.
It's over, and you're like, oh shit, is it over?
Damn,
No,
that's
yeah,
it.
and then you come back to your team. We're like, all right, my brother, enough about us. It's about you.
But for me, it's intriguing.
but it was dope.
I respect what you do, bro.
Thank you,
Like, you gotta be a certain type of person to be able to do what you do.
Yeah,
you know?
we
Do
aliens for sure.
Bro, do
We
the
aliens.
training, do the whole thing, and boom, 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 and then like you're putting your life on the line. You know what I'm saying? And the belief behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like the intention behind that. That's just, to me, is everything. I mean, I like boxing, because of my dad, and like I do watch wrestling and all that. Like I'm into like sport, combat sports.
Combat
I
sports.
love it.
No, and fucking thank you for that, bro. And it takes it is a hard way to make a living. You know what I mean? But it saved my life. Fighting has really saved my life. I came from the streets, always, eating shit to finding fighting. Late in my life at 35, I'm 40 now, and I've been doing it. It saved me, bro.
That's what's up.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, man.
And we here right now with the man, the myth, the legend, baby, Motiff, baby.
My brother. What would you tell? What words do you have for any young person out there that was in your position at one time and is trying to be a producer, trying to make it in the business? Period. What can we tell somebody?
She's
Bro?
real simple, man. Fuck up a lot.
But don't give up after fuck ups.
Nah, I mean,
and don't do bad business.
yeah. I mean, look, bro. Those bumps on the road, those fuck ups, those no's are gonna make you.
Better.
They're gonna make you better.
Yeah.
They're gonna make you grow, bro. It's not easy. There's no shortcuts, to success. You feel me? Whatever that success is,
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But look, if you have your eye on a certain goal, fight through whatever gets in your way. You feel me? Like, I've known no other way. You feel me? And I saw my dad do it. And then I saw my mom do it here in the United States when she had to get up at 6 a.m, come home at 7, 8 at night, like sewing zippers and in a factory somewhere, just so that we could be cool. And there's just a lot of that you start seeing as you get older. And then obviously like these mentors like Pitt, for example, like will sit with me and tell me things like that. And we'll sit down with like Buddha, and Purple was another one that, sat with me a lot. And then you start meeting a lot of people, and then you start like kind of like putting these things together and understanding that there's gonna be missions. You're gonna have to bust missions, bro. And at the end of the day, God's preparing you for your reward. You know, through all those missions.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Never give up. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot of no's. A lot of people are gonna be like, nah, you're crazy or whatever. Blah, blah. But if you believe in something, you stick with it. And I always talk about one word: is intention. If the intention is pure, bro, like the universe is gonna conspire.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Damn, that was nice.
Absolutely, dog. And I think, you know, the intention to get you here is none but a good vibe. You know what I mean? It's
Hell
family.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Brother, it was amazing to have you on, dog.
Man.
Damn, hell yeah, man.
I love everything you got going on. It's a blessing
Thank you
to
so
call you
much.
my brother.
Yo, family,
No, for
bro.
sure.
Family.
It actually, man, like it really does give me like joy, bro. It's almost like when we had Cito
No,
here,
and your
and when we had
energy is great. Your
Sofla.
energy is happy, dog. You know?
Hell yeah, man. Hell
No,
yeah.
and then we go back too, bro. We was kids,
exactly,
bro. So it's like we
Kids
still
back
here,
in
bro.
the
And
day,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying?
That's
And like, and we still here, and you living your dream. I'm living mine.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? And our definition of success, I'm sure we live in it. You
This
know
is
what I'm
it.
saying? This is it right here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? This
I'm
is
happy.
it.
We ain't got no boss. You know what I
Shit,
mean?
you know what I'm saying?
We love what we're doing.
And we
It's
get to talk
beautiful
about our
families,
experiences.
beautiful family, health. Exactly. You know what I mean? God bless.
We're
my
breathing, you know what I mean?
Motif is in the
brother.
building.
What's
baby.
before we go? What's next for Motif, man?
Yes.
Oh man, so much shit, bro.
Yeah?
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
god.
yeah. We gonna
Just
get in the
stay tuned.
studio.
Everybody
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
What is it? At Motif Music on Instagram.
Yeah. Motif Music, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
They could catch everything through there. Whatever's going on.
bro,
There's
it's
a shit ton going on. For
Yeah,
sure.
man.
hell
I mean,
yeah.
Marc's album is coming out soon. We have our solo artist project coming out soon. There's a bunch of other music coming out with Gente De Zona. We got Don Omar, Carlos Vives, a bunch of stuff. And then Tuesday was my debut as an actor for the series. I can tell you much about it, but
Nice.
So
Let's go.
we shot on Tuesday. It was crazy.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I know how that is, though. You're there all day too.
Yo, no, and everybody, boom, and the cameras and the movement and the shit. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, the first 10 minutes were kind of weird, but then boom,
You
boom.
loosen up. You got into your environment.
And we do it again on Saturday. So I'll keep y'all posted.
And you gotta learn. You gotta learn scripts and
Bro,
stuff and
then
stuff.
script, and
Shit.
and I was the worst in school and shit, memorizing shit. So I had to say I'd be sleeping with my iPad and shit. but it was dope. It's a great experience, and I'm really excited. And we're working on also the music scoring for the series and stuff like that. I mean, it's a lot of great stuff, man. We gotta work on some.
Let's do it, man.
Some stuff for you when you come out and shit. Boom, boom.
Walkout music. Hell
We've
yeah.
been talking about that for a minute. So.
And we about to revamp to the intro for the show too.
We're gonna bring y'all. We're gonna bring y'all in the studio.
Boom.
And we'll work on that together.
The intro to the ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first,
Hell
baby.
yeah. Hell yeah.
There you
My brother,
go.
I love you so much, man. Thank you for everything you've been doing.
Hell yeah. Oh,
Thank you for coming through.
see, he's strong. You see? Let's go.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Of
guys.
course, fucking Don't Blink podcast. Check us out every Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. on YouTube. Love y'all.
I think me and Two Nights got something great going on. We got some great guests coming up. It's gonna be dope. We got some dope people that already signed up to do it with us, which is great. A lot of people show us love, and it's because we love them back for sure.